KMFM.
Your new single, In My Blood, it's available to download now. It sounds so good. It's one of those tracks where when you hear it in your car for the first time, the first line, it needs to be loud. Do you ever listen to your own music when you're driving in the car?
Yes, we have done. When we get a demo back, so after we've written the song, we've put down a version. It's usually in a demo state. We get very excited and to sort of test whether we're still
car
into
test
it.
is what we call it.
Definitely.
So we put it on repeat and literally turn it as loud as possible and just cruise around the streets with our windows down.
That's the best test. Do you have any other tests to see if it's going to be like a song that you want to release, apart from the car test?
No, just the car test.
That's the only
If
test.
it passes the car test, then we're like, all right.
No, we have a few close like musician friends that we respect their opinions, and we'll send them songs as well and gauge how they feel that the songs are.
But if it passes the car test, it doesn't really matter what they say, regardless.
No, that's right. The car test is definitely the most
Holy
brutal.
Grail.
The cover art for the single, full body paint, which was it uncomfortable? Because it looks like it's uncomfortable to be in, because I've never been in a situation where I've painted my entire body.
Yes.
But is it uncomfortable?
Yeah.
It wasn't actually. It was quite liberating because we were obviously naked, and so it was just this glitter, and it was almost like you started to feel really superhuman. Like all of a sudden we forgot
a bit
that.
scaly.
Yeah, we almost felt like it was our real skin.
Yeah.
We were getting a bit ego-y about it. Like I
quite
actually
reptilian
have
or
glitter skin.
something.
So is it going to be something that you're going to put into your wardrobe now, a tub of body paint, just in case the occasion calls for it?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I've had to stop Jess from going down to, your local Woolies shopping mall.
They don't have Woolies here, like Whole Foods.
Oh, okay.
Doing my grocery shopping.
Yeah, you've been told
Not
to put a t-shirt on. In the video, you got to trash a room, which does sound like the best stress relief ever. How was it? Was it kind of how it seemed on the screen, or was there multiple takes where a poor bloke in the background had to keep putting everything back together with like a little tub of glue for you?
Very, very satisfying. A lot of it, all of it was all just sort of one take. We had to get it right the first time. And a funny fact, like we didn't ever shoot a scene together. So this is the first video clip we've ever done where we shot completely independently from each other. Not one frame were we in at the same time. So it was kind of amazing. Almost felt like what a solo artist would feel like.
Felt great.
Felt great.
Is it nice to get some solo time?
Yeah, it's actually really nice to reminisce about that feeling for a minute.
What's the funnest video you've ever filmed?
That one.
That one, 100%.
I think that one. But also we did a music video for a song called When It All Falls Apart.
Yeah, that was
which was like this, we got to destroy this old house, and it was meant to be after a big night of partying, and there was an alligator in the bath and the car in the dumpster and pizza in the blender, and we just got to walk around this house, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I see a theme with things being broken and things being destroyed. See, that's the best.
Destructive, apparently. Our subconscious is creating these
very destructive scenarios.
So are these things that you're saying that you want to do to the label? You're like, I want to go into this house, because maybe you're having a bad day and you're like, get me a house, get me a lot of breakable things. I want to record a music video.
There's definitely something therapeutic about breaking a lot of things, especially when it's being filmed.
Yeah, and especially when you're not really responsible for it, like it's not in your own house, so you can just break whatever you want.
Oh, absolutely. You don't have to replace anything. It's not costing you anything.
You don't have to clean it up.
Yeah.
Well, if you have another music video where you break some stuff, if you could invite me, please, that would be nice.
babe.
Just because I've never had the opportunity. Working in radio, you don't really get to smash things, otherwise you'd probably get fired. So.
Oh, of course. All right, we'll have you along. Don't worry, babe.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
KMFM.
We'll get back to chatting to the Veronicas on KMFM right after Martin Garrix and BB Rexa. New from Martin Garrix and BB Rexa. 8:15, you're on the hit list on KMFM, all about the new music. This is called In the Name of Love. You're listening to Glen Scott. If you want any shout outs this evening, get us on Snapchat, KMFM official. And on the show tonight, the Veronicas are chatting.
KMFM.
You performed on The Voice Australia not too long ago. I always find that that's amazing because you've got this massive crowd, but is it a bit weird when you've got like 4 judges who are kind of very respected in each of their areas? They're just sitting really there fun in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking, but I think think we were just nervous. It was the first time we were performing in My Blood Live for the first time. But, you know, Jessie J was there, who is an incredible artist, and Delta Goodroom from Australia was there, and Ronan Keating. So, yeah, it was really fun to have them in the, well, I was going to say in the audience, but they weren't really in the audience. But to be able to perform in front of them was kind of a rush.
What's the most showbiz moment you've had then? Because obviously that must be up there, like on national television.
Yeah.
And
I think it would probably be, we did a performance with Tina Arena at the ARIA Awards last year in Australia. We sang her massive hit that she had, Chains, with her, and it was like one of those sort of once in a lifetime moments. It was so cool.
Is it one
She's
of
such a babe. She's such a powerhouse legend.
Is it one of those ones where you just got to pinch yourself to see if it's real or not?
Absolutely. Oh, the entire time I was just hoping I wouldn't stack it on stage.
Yeah. How do you keep each other grounded? Because obviously with these massive sort of national TV shows, award ceremonies, it must be tricky to keep grounded.
I don't know. I've never really felt like I get too carried away. I think I find happiness in the really simple moments in life and the really, like, I don't know, the stuff that when you can step away from that stuff always feels so, you know, exciting and humbling and really cool. But I don't know, it's never, I don't think our egos have ever felt like they lead us too much in that crazy world. Maybe because we've experienced, you know, success and celebrity and all the rest of it that comes with all of that. And then on the flip side, you know, we were in a kind of crazy situation for a couple of years when we were on a label that wouldn't release music, and people, for 5 years, they were sort of holding us and we weren't able to release our music, and people were sort of like, do you still make music? And, you know, those were kind of darker times, and you realize how much of an illusion celebrity and fame and all of that is. So I think we've always really focused on making this about music and the love of music for us. But yeah, we never really got too caught up in the silly side of it, I guess.
No. When are you both at your happiest?
I'm at my happiest when I'm with my chickens in LA.
I'm at my happiest when I wake up in bed with my dog in LA.
And I'm cooking and just sort of
just as you
a
said,
nice
the smaller
warm place. Yeah, like if I get to take a bubble bath that day, that's pretty good.
Okay, how many chickens are we talking about?
I have 6 babies.
Do they all have names?
They do.
Okay, what are they?
There's Sophia Loren, after Sophia Loren.
Lovely.
There's Thelma Lou, after a character from the Andy Griffith Show. There is Susie Lee. There's Sedona. She's my beautiful big Rhode Island red. She's named after the Red Rocks of Sedona in Arizona. There's Lakshmi.
And Goji.
And there's Goji.
That's amazing. They are the best chicken names I've ever heard in my life.
They're so cute too.
Very thought
They're
out.
all different breeds from each other, and they are hysterical. It is like watching a soap opera go down every single day. I'm mesmerized by them. I could sit out there and waste my life away just watching them.
Yeah, this is a conversation that I never thought that I'd be having today, but one that I'm very happy to be having. I'm going to hit play on your new single now here on KMFM. Can I leave you two to introduce it?
Absolutely. Hey, it's the Veronicas, and this is our new single, In My Blood.
KMFM.
When I look into your eyes, I wanna breathe you in together.